Hello, all my earth signs. Welcome to your weekly element reading. And this was going to be focusing on the dates of August 22nd to August 29th. Of course, if you're coming across this outside of that time frame, I always say, trust your gut, trust your intuition, because spirit and the creator, not bound by time or space. So if you're drawn here, listen to that gut, because there's most definitely messages for you if you were brought here. If you are listening to this or watching it between August 22nd and August 29th, two big days that I wanted to mention. The first is, of course, today, which is the blue moon, full moon in Aquarius. I did put out a video last week, and I would have kind of reposted it today. I'll put a link to the playlist at the end of this video. It'll be the full and new moon playlist, and you can go check that out there if you feel so inclined. So beautiful energy coming in with that blue moon. Once in a lifetime, believe in the impossible is a real strong message that comes from that. And then tomorrow is the beginning of Virgo season on August 23rd, and I just posted a video on that yesterday, which I also put a playlist at the end of this with some seasonal readings since we're moving into Virgo season. So happy birthday to all you Virgos that are having birthdays. And really, I'm excited about all this energy that's coming in with that combination of all this. Just a beautiful time of transformation and change that are bringing so many wonderful things into our lives. So again, this is for all my earth signs, no matter where it's at in your chart. Taurus, my Virgos, my Capricorns. So we'll jump in and see what specifically the creator wants you, all earth signs, to know about this week. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from these Crystal Medicine Oracle and just see what overall the creator wants you to know about this week. What kind of message do they have for you here? Okay, well, I guess we'll just stop shuffling because this card has made itself known. So this is all about your personal power, and it has power animal is your medicine, and the crystal that helps with that is I can't read backwards, chrysotile. I thought it was going to be crystalline, but it's chrysotile, and this is card number 20. So I love the bear there. It's like this feeling of springtime, and you're above, you've climbed above your mountains, you're seeing things from a different perspective, both on the mountain and in the sky. And really, it's kind of a thinnish bear, so it's like you've come out of hibernation and you're hungry and you're ready to get back and really embrace your personal power. And I'm going to put this right here. Okay. And let's see what message comes with this. So, personal power. You've attracted this card into your awareness as you're currently shifting your personal power to a whole new level. It's time to connect deeply with the strength and courage of who you are, to step up and step out into this world to be the best version of yourself possible. Due to the range of different fears we experience in life, of course, at times we can hold ourselves back. However, this card has shown up today to ask you to feel the fear and do it anyway. When you finally move forward in your power, you will realize there will be no fear, and you will be fully in your power and manifesting your truth. Have you been feeling stuck or scared? Are you currently lacking self-confidence? Do you give your power away to others? Do you follow the crowd? These feelings and experiences are all part of your journey and personal growth. No, this is now the time to embrace your power and have the courage and strength to conquer anything that comes your way. You're a warrior of light, and you're being invited to come fully into your personal power, which comes from a place of honesty, love, and truth. It's time to trust in yourself and your choices as you stop handing over your power to others. Beautiful. And then your medicine is the power animal. And it says common knowledge between the tribes and medicine people of the world indicates that we all have power animal or animal spirit guides that guide us through the spirit world and through life. A spirit that offers us assistance, energetically sharing its specific wisdom and medicine. So our power animal stays with us from birth to death and can be called upon at any time. It is with us to teach us strength and courage and to connect with and embody our personal power. We also have many other animal spirits that come in and out at different times to guide us for particular parts of our journey. Each animal has a unique energy to share with you. However, your power animal will teach you the biggest lessons and offer insight, support, and guidance. Your power animal can come show itself to you in a range of ways. In your dreams, in meditation, in the physical world, and in trance journeys to the inner worlds. So call upon your power animal and work with this energy as you come fully into your personal power. So, your power animal is one that's been with you for your entire life. And it talks about other spirit animal guides. That energy, that entity helps you on your path. Different ones come in at different times, offering you their specific energy and expertise that helps you through different parts of your life. And so I am going to pull, actually just happen to have this animal guide deck. I'm going to put it here so I don't forget. We're going to pull and see what animal, not your power animal, because you know what your power animal is. It's going to be whatever animal has been in and out of your life, you're, physically, or you've been attracted to them throughout your life. So you'll know what that is, but we're going to see what spirit animals currently assisting you on this specific journey for this week, and however long it takes for that. Also, the crystal, the chrysotile, I probably mispronounced that, so forgive me, but that crystal discovers and connects you to your power animal. It aligns you to your strength, and it also awakens your personal power. It gives a ceremony as an example, if you would so choose. It says, sit comfortably and close your eyes. Focus on your breath and allow yourself to relax into a deep state. Call upon your power animal. Wait to see what animal spirit shows up for you. And then ask your power animal for guidance and allow for any wisdom and support to come through. And this could happen in the form of a deep knowing about something, a vision, a feeling, and you may sense an energy, or you may even hear whispers of wisdom. Open yourself to allow the guidance to come in a form you relate to. And then ask your power animal to show up 3 times in your life in order to give you confirmation and clarity. You may see a photo of the animal, a friend may be talking about this animal, the animal may come to you in your dreams or even in real life. The confirmations may come in different ways, but they will come. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then before I continue on, let's go ahead and I'm just going to see which power animal, not power animal, but spirit animal, animal guide is with you during this realization of your personal power. And of course, I haven't done this for any of the other decks because they haven't received this power animal card. So you get this special treat. And let me just grab the book here. And you got the Gazelle. And again, this is just the one that's temporarily with you as you are going through this specific growth in your life. And yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because the Gazelle is heightened awareness and ability, and they have this vulnerability about them. So the Gazelle represents supreme grace, and with every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, almost bordering on hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. Because when you're in balance with this energy, you're graceful, you're perceptive, you're artistic. When you're out of balance, you actually food allergies, insomnia, a racing mind. And to bring back into balance with this type of energy, they recommend yin yoga, a cozy home, and good food. So definitely it's a very gentle awareness, but it's also, they will show themselves when you're, kind of freaking out about the dangers. And those are the dangers that you're giving your personal power away to when you give in to the fears of, what will people think? What will that mean about me? Blah, 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 right? So it's a great reminder to don't focus on all the predators that you think are out there. Focus on the powerful you. Think of yourself as this bear, which has very few, they're at the top of the food chain a lot, right? Besides humans, right? But they're in the animal world, the bear is a very powerful animal, of course. Next, we're going to pull some cards here from this Revelation Tarot and just get clarification as well. What else the Creator wants you to know about this week. And one more time. All right, Creator, what else for our Earth signs for this week, please? Okay, these two. Any others? Okay, and last pass. Any others, please? Nope. Okay, so that is it there. And you start off with the Ace of Swords. So the swords, of course, are about our thoughts, our beliefs, our mental kind of attitudes, our mindsets. And the Ace of Swords is all about, there's two things with it. One is, it is the introduction to new thoughts, new beliefs, new ways of thinking. And it's also an empowering card because the Ace of Swords is what you use to cut away those thoughts and beliefs and expectations that no longer serve you. There's things that helped you get up to where you're at in your life, but you're going on this new part of your journey. When you're seeing these things from a higher perspective, you're going, oh, okay. So I needed these climbing tools to get up the mountain, but now there's a pathway going down and I don't see that I'm going to need climbing gear anymore. So I'm going to leave this climbing gear behind. I'm going to release myself from it. So that I can move forward. And, the room in my backpack, I'm going to put the other new thoughts and the new tools that I need for my next part of my journey and my adventure, which is really, like it's talking about, getting your personal power back. So realizing you have the power and the ability to not take on everyone else's opinions and thoughts and beliefs as your own. You get to determine what that is for you. Yeah, because here's the Tower. So the Tower is the removal of obstacles. So totally makes sense that this Ace of Swords is coming in at the same time. Because the Tower experience, there's a story that I like to tell about the Tower because it really puts things into perspective, and it being a major arcana, it's about this life lesson for you. Not, just a momentary lesson, but for your whole life. And what this Tower, the story this Tower card tells is that before you come down here, the powerful supernatural you meet with the Creator and all your support team that's going to help everything unfold in your life the way that you're wanting it to experience what you want to experience. So you determine for this little avatar that you're going to play in this game of life. You're like, okay, this is when I'm going to enter the game and where I'm going to be born, to who and when and blah, blah, blah. And these are all my, you choose all your weapons and what your strengths are and what your opportunities are. You have all those in your character. And then you decide when your avatar is going to leave the game as well. And then you plan out all these, events, different levels for the game that you want to experience and go through. And within each of those levels, as the human, as the player, as the avatar, you still get to decide what that means for you. It's like in improv, right? You get to decide, and are you going to take it to an extreme fear? Or are you going to take it to extreme unconditional love? Or somewhere in between, and you get to experience that as you're going along. And so all that is set in place. That's kind of like fated events, but you still have that free will to choose what story you attach to each. Now the Tower comes in where, let's say, at this point in your life, you have this situation. It can be, a person, a thing, or like a job, or any kind of circumstance that's in your life that if it remains in your life, it would block you from moving to these other levels and experiencing the things you want to experience. So before you came down here, you're like, okay, if this is still here at this point, I need you to remove this for me. And they're like, okay, we'll do that because you ask it. But they'll give us a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And when we start to hear that countdown, we can choose to remove that thing out of our life at that point, and then move toward that. And of course, to hear those whispers, we would be in this place of quietness and peace, at the frequency of unconditional love and joy and laughter. And like I said, peace, because that's the frequency that the angels and all the spiritual beings communicate at. They always can hear us through all the noise, but we can't hear them through all our fear noise unless we're in that frequency. So if we hear it, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it'll get louder as it gets closer to the Tower moment. But if we don't hear it, then that's okay. There's no judgment. Sometimes we purposely want to experience everything right up to the last moment, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about the experiences and what we're wanting to grow and learn about in life. But if it gets down to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then that's when the lightning hits the Tower and destroys it and removes it, or moves it out of our way. And the kind of the message for it is that things that happen in our lives aren't happening to us, they're happening for us. So, we can choose to remove things out of our life, and there are some things that are going to be removed out of our life if we don't remove them. And when that happens, it's not a punishment, it's actually a favor. So there you go. And then you have the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful card. So this is all about, coming out of the dark, really, when the sun is out, things are so clear. We see things for what it is, with this higher perspective and all that. It's like the sun behind the gazelle here too. It's about success. It's about abundance. It's just like one of the most positive cards in the deck. It just means, basically, you get to move into that brightness and realization of who you are. And really, with this personal power message here, boom, what more than, being a sun, not a little speck, a little, just a little flame like this. You're a sun because of this, because of when you get your personal power back. That is what it feels like. All right. And then lastly, we're going to pull one last card here. And this is the Soul Journeys deck. And so we'll see what the final message is for the creator for you. But I am loving this. So just know that those things that you're being prompted to remove, you can. And if you're hearing it and seeing it, then kudos. That means you're on that frequency where you can hear from the other side without all the noise, like me shuffling. So you are hearing it, and you can opt to remove it. And if not, just know if it's not meant to be in your life, it will be removed for you. All right, Creator, what else do you want our earth signs to know about this coming week? All right. You got purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And that is a very powerful message. And I love that it's purple too. Because that is connecting to your higher self and connecting to your true personal power, right? Let me see what else it mentions here in the book here. Yep, you've chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal, to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career, rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you're not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there's a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It's your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. And I just noticed there's purple in here, purple in this background. So definitely a very clear message here for you. The obstacles that are keeping you from expressing your purpose, those are what are you're given this opportunity to remove and realize that personal power of who you really are. Beautiful. I am loving this for you. What a fantastic message for you this week, all my earth signs. And just know, as you go throughout this week, every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and I love you too. I'm sure we'll talk very soon. Until then, you take care and have an amazing week.